welcome to my channel. This is Vicki. I'm so glad that you're joining me this morning. I put out a video where we talked about my nighttime skincare routine. I've changed some things up and I have started with a new product. I'm going to show you my morning routine. I will link that video from yesterday below so you can have it. You should watch that first before you watch this one. But just to kind of fill you in on what I talked about a little bit, I wasn't not liking my skincare routine. I just had been seeing some new products that I had kind of been wanting to try. And it wasn't that anything was wrong. I'm not breaking out. I wasn't having any problems. But I had been reading a little bit about a product line called Peach and Lily. And it just happened that a couple of weeks ago when I was in ULTA, I live in ULTA and Sephora practically, there was a representative from the Peach and Lily company in there. This nicest lady, very knowledgeable, very smart, and she visited with me a little bit about anti-aging. She visited with me about Peach and Lily. She talked to me about other products. I think I was in there for a couple of hours. And due to that, I did go ahead and buy some of the Peach and Lily products that they had at that time. And they were out of a couple of them. 2 items or maybe 3 are samples. And I'm going to go back when they get those in the store and I'll get them or I'll order them online. But if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me today. So I really appreciate it. I hope that you find this fun and informative. I hope you'll think about subscribing. I would love to have you. If you are not new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. And so let's get started on the skincare. This should be pretty quick. There's not that many steps that I do in the morning. The first thing when I get up, of course, is brush my teeth. Then the second thing is I kind of wash my face. I really don't feel like my face is terribly dirty from the night before, from the skincare during the night. So I'm not one of those that just globs on cleanser. And if I'm in the shower, of course, I'll put cleanser on. But if I'm not in the shower, I probably will just put a little bit of cleanser on, rinse off my face a little bit. And one of the new products that I have been using is this. I have to look at how to pronounce this. Sukayaka Suhada Urea Moisture Lotion. I talked about this in my previous video. This I had heard of through Miss Melissa M. Beauty. Love her channel, love her hair. And she was talking about how she really felt like since she has started using this product, that the moisture was staying in her skin better during the day. Her makeup and face weren't getting dry during the day. She really felt like it had to do with this product. So I purchased this off of Amazon. So as I was saying, this is going to be what I consider my toner. It is called a moisture lotion. It's called a liquid moisture lotion. But Melissa was saying that she just uses it as a toner or an essence, whatever you want to call this. We just put it all over. Okay, so face feels wonderful. So I guess the next thing I would do would be if I was going to put an essence. And that is one of the things that I plan on purchasing today from Peach and Lily. This is one of the samples I got. This is one of the products that they were out of. This is called the Wild Dew Treatment Essence. I heard it's really liquidy. I mean, it's just really liquidy. And you're going to do the same thing with it. It feels a little bit different than that, the toner I put on before. It feels like it has maybe a little bit of oil in it, but it goes on very nice. It feels great. So the next thing is I put on my Timeless, well, let's turn it around. Timeless Vitamin C. This is something I never go a day without. It is liquidy also. I put it everywhere. I put it on my neck, face, ears, underneath. I also take a little bit of a squirt, put it on the back of my hands, neck. So this vitamin C that I get from Timeless is a 20% vitamin C, ferulic acid, and it also has vitamin E in it. I would never want to be without this. I feel like this has done a lot of great things for my skin since I started using it. On the website, it talks about, it's got vitamin E, ferulic acid. It is great for dull, discolored, and stressed skin. It provides 24/7 protection against environmental pollutants. It brightens a dull complexion. Then the next thing that I put on is also a timeless product. This is called, if you can read it, it's the COENZYME Q10 Serum. I also use this every morning. Wouldn't be without it either. I do the exact same thing on this, and this one's getting low. I've got another one in the refrigerator. I put this on the back of my hands also. Don't you love my nails? I got them done yesterday. I love them. They're kind of vampy looking, but I kind of love them. Then I put about a half a dropper, and I'm going to put that everywhere. I do it over, under eyes, everywhere. The other thing about these timeless products is that they are all so affordable. I think this COENZYME Q10 was $20. So the next thing that I would do in the morning is I'm going to use my Pure Peach Retinoic Eye Cream. This is also a new product that I purchased, and it's just a little white. It says you do not need very much, and it feels really good. I'm going to go above and below. Feels great. It's kind of cooling. It has a little bit of a cooling effect to it. So we've got our eye cream. The next step will be our moisturizer for the day. And sometimes I use more than one moisturizer, but for today, since I have purchased this Peach and Lily, this new moisturizer, it is called the Peach and Lily Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream. It moisturizes and protects. Since I have purchased this new product, I am going to only use this as my moisturizer for the day, and I'm going to see how this does underneath my makeup and if it keeps my skin moist all day. If you read a little bit about this matcha cream, it says it drenches your skin with antioxidants. The matcha pudding antioxidant cream drenches skin deep within and also creates a weightless, invisible antioxidant barrier to help fight off free radical damage at all layers of your skin. It talks about it brightens and it blasts your skin with moisture all day, and it also includes firming agents. So, hey, I need all of that. And I was so shocked when I opened this last night. I will show you why. It's green. So I'm going to take a little bit off the lid, and it has a little scoop. So I'm going to scoop a little bit. I don't want to use a whole lot. I don't want to go through this stuff. And it does not smell. In fact, I meant to say none of these products I don't think smell. And if there's one thing that drives me crazy, it's getting something that smells really strong and that you smell it an hour later. I don't like that. Sometimes it gives me a headache too. Okay, so that is on. It feels very good. And I put it on my neck, and I also, as always, I put a little bit on the back of my hands. And I'm going to put the lid back on. Last thing that I do as far as my morning routine is I'm going to put on SPF. This is an SPF. I go back and forth between ULTA MD, this, and La Roche-Posay SPF, but today I'm going to use my Australian Gold. This is the Botanical 50. It's the tinted one. This one is for light to medium faces, and I use a lot of this. I mean, you can tell that's a lot. But I think we've said before, if you don't use a lot and if you don't use enough, you're not getting the SPF 50. Like if you just barely put a dot on, you're probably getting 10, you're not getting the 50. I rub this in, I rub it everywhere. I rub it into my eyebrows, my eyes, above, below. It never burns. I just keep rubbing it. I want it to sink in a little bit. And the next steps of my morning routine are, I kind of wait now about 15 or 20 minutes. I want this to soak in really well to my skin, and then I would start makeup. I want to see how using these Peach and Lily products, if it has any effect whatsoever on how my makeup goes on. So that will be the next video. That's it. I know that I said this in the last video. I think a lot of people think, oh my God, this is way too much. I just can't do this and do that, do the essence, do this, do the moisturizer. It's really not that much. I mean, we all know the most important thing is wash your face, you know, keep your skin clean, and put your moisturizer on and SPF. I mean, for the daytime, to me, that's the most important. So if that's what you want to do, that's great. But if you love all the steps and you love all the skincare stuff, like I absolutely do, I love it. Loved it since I was 10 years old. I love all the steps. And if I'm not gabbing with y'all, I can get these steps done in like 5 minutes. It's no big deal. I think that's it. I think we're going to close out this video. This is short and sweet, but I did want you to see my morning routine. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope it was informative. Like I said, a lot of the information about these products, and it was in the nighttime routine. So if you want a little bit more information, I'm going to put that video below so you can catch that video. And like I said, if you're new, I'm thrilled if you're watching the video. I hope you find it informative and fun. If you do, please subscribe. I would appreciate it, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of all my videos that are coming out. If you are not new to my channel and you've been hanging in there with me, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I was off a couple of weeks because I fell, but I kind of think I'm on the mend. I'm doing much better. I'm gonna say bye from Houston. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in my next video. And please comment below if you have tried this Peach and Lily, and if you would like for me to try anything else. I always read all the comments. Thanks a lot. See you later. Bye-bye.